Okay, if you turn to page 12 in your 4445 packet, we're going to go over the slope-intercept form. Now, the slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. You need to know that. I will ask that question on a quiz. Y equals mx plus b, m is the slope, b is the y-intercept. Okay, now, if I give you a slope of -2 and a y-intercept of 6, you should be able to come up with the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. And the way to do this is you say y equals mx plus b, and I substitute -2 for m and 6 for b. So this equation would be y equals -2x plus 6. Okay, now for number 2, I also want you to write an equation in slope-intercept form, and I tell you m equals 1/2, b equals -4. So you say y equals mx plus b. I substitute 1/2 for m and -4 for b, and that's your answer. So now I want you to stop the video and try to do 3 and 4 on your own. And when you're done, turn the video back on and see if you are correct. So, for number 3, we are given m is -5/6, b is -2, so y equals mx plus b, and I substitute and get y equals -5/6x minus 2. And then the answer for number 4 is y equals -3x plus 5. Okay, now let's turn the page, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to give you an equation, and from the equation you are going to identify the slope and the intercept. So, number 5, I give you y equals -2x plus 5. Number 6, y equals 2/3 x plus 6. 7 is y equals -3/4 x minus 3. And number 8, y equals -2x minus 8. Now, for number 5, m is -2, b is 5. For number 6, m is 2/3, b is 6. Now stop the video, and I want you to try to identify the slope and the intercept for 7 and 8. When you're done, turn the video back on and see if you're right. So for 7, slope is -3/4, b is -3. For 8, slope is -2, b equals -8. Okay, now, so you notice when an equation is in slope-intercept form, it's very easy to identify the slope and the y-intercept. Now here's an equation that's in standard form. It's not as easy. You can't as quickly get the slope and the intercept. So what we're going to do to get the slope and the intercept is I'm going to put this into slope-intercept form, which means I'm going to solve for y. So I subtract 2x from both sides. Now I'm going to divide by -3, divide by -3, divide by -3. Y equals 2/3 x plus 6. So my slope is 2/3 and my y-intercept is 6. So if an equation is not in slope-intercept form, sometimes the quickest way to get the slope and the intercept is to just put it into slope-intercept form. So if we look at the bottom of page 13, it asks us to identify the slope and the intercept here. Well, this is in slope-intercept form, so it's easy. M equals 4, b equals -1. But for number 2, it's very easy to make a mistake. How many of you might be tempted to say m equals 3, b equals 16? That would be wrong, because this is not in y equals mx plus b form, because it's 4y. So before you can identify the slope and the intercept, you must solve for y. So now I see y equals 3/4 x plus 4. Okay, so now the slope is 3/4, the y-intercept is 4. Okay, I want you to stop the video and try to do 3 and 4 on your own. When you're done, turn the video back on and watch me do it. So 4x minus 2y equals 8. This is not in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to put it into slope-intercept form. I do that by solving for y. So negative 2y equals negative 4x plus 8. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. Y equals 2x minus 4. So m equals 2, b equals negative 4. Okay, and then for number 4, I have 6x plus 3y equals negative 21. I'm going to solve for y by subtracting 6x from both sides. Divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Y equals negative 2x minus 7. M equals negative 2. B equals negative 7. Okay? Now, you can turn the page and try to do checkpoint 1 through 6. And when you're done, restart the video and check your answers. So, the answers for page 14 are right here. So, these are the answers for 1 through 4. And here are the answers for 5 and 6.